Hello everybody. I wanted to start this a little bit different with a view today. And this is basically where we are staying here. And this is a fantastic place, I think. I'm not much of a water person myself. I'm not a boater or much of a fisherman for that matter. But staying at this place in Oak Hollow in High Point, NC today, and it's a fantastic place. And this is basically right there at the bottom of the view. That's where the campground is at, and I'm at the marina right now, kind of shooting this because I thought it might be worth kind of showcasing how close this is to this lake. And it's a fantastic place to stay at, and just a great view. Let's stick around, and I'm gonna do a little walk around the campground in a minute. Okay, we're back, and this is the entrance to the campground. And as you can see, this is either a county or a city campground. It's not an RV resort or anything like that, for that matter. Excuse the dirty windshield. I'm just doing this for fun and kind of show around. It's not the most fanciest of campgrounds, but it's quite nice for what it is. We were pleasantly surprised. Kind of the first day that we landed in here, we kind of saw this is not our sites here. This is actually section B, which is sort of an overflow section for larger RVs and things like that. But section A and section C, we're staying in section A, which I bypassed, and I'll go back in a second. Like I was saying, we're actually, the first day we kind of got in and found some of the sites are not very leveled, as you can see here. It's kind of hard to see, but how they got their RV set up all lowered down in the front and that kind of thing. The sites are not perfectly leveled. They're not the most upscale pads or anything like that. I mean, the same thing you would expect on a regular county park. But the one thing that this does have is a view, and just a fantastic value overall for a county or a city campground. It's actually packed full this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend where I'm filming this, and the place is just fantastic overall. I think there are some sites that I would prefer. I think some of these sites on the section C on the lower end, probably from C8 through C20 or so, those are waterfront sites. Water's right there, and that's the marina over there. Let's see if I can show it. Let's see, the marina's way over there. That's where we were at a second ago. But some of these sites are just fantastic, so I think worth mentioning that, even though it doesn't have the best sites, and because of that, it might get a little bit of a reputation online, or it doesn't have the best reviews or 5 stars everywhere. But I think just overall value, sites weren't extremely expensive for this weekend, especially. Like I said, right, some of the issues you see right there, right, the sites are just a little jammed in. They're not huge, and they're not leveled by any means. So if you're gonna plan to come here, I would absolutely recommend it. Just your expectations need to be set to the standard of, hey, this might be even a little lower than a state park, from the regard of the site spacing and things like that, at least for North Carolina standards go. But you can't beat the view. You just can't. I'll pause the video right here, since we're just doing the loop around, and go and show you section A. Worth noting, just right at the entrance right here on section A, there is actually a pool, which is quite nice. It's not the biggest pool in the world, but it's okay. It's a pretty decent pool, entertainment and stuff like that if you don't want to swim or you don't like to swim in the lake. This is section A now. We're starting to show, and as you can see, like I was saying, right, some of the sites are kind of packed in, but they got nice shade, which I can appreciate. I like to kind of look around, just stare at the trees, stuff like that. It's nice to have trees to hang a hammock from and things like that. But just the same thing as all the other sites. There's us, there's our Imagine. Just the sites are not leveled by any means, any stretch of the imagination. But overall, the campground is a fantastic value. And I'll wrap it up here because I got somebody behind me. I'll just stop the video right there. And but overall, great value, recommend it as a campground overall. And thank you for watching.